Hi, it's Betsy at ISTAMC, and I hope that you're doing well. Join me as I challenge myself to create an amazing DIY journal using just a few simple materials. Today, we're going to talk a little bit more about DIY journals and how you can also create them with minimal materials. It truly is a great way to express your creativity, and it's perfect for anyone who wants to get started with journaling, again, without breaking the bank. So, before I explain a little bit about the materials and supplies that you'll need, one of the biggest challenges some of my crafty friends and maybe some of your friends or maybe yourself might face is that when you're starting to journal, you feel like you've got to get everything and you need all these expensive supplies when you truly don't. Basically, truth be told, the most of the materials, you probably have them in your crafty studio or in your crafty stash. And spending a lot of money is truly not necessary at all. So anyway, what we're going to focus today is creating a DIY journal with minimal supplies. So let's talk about what you will need. And it's basic stuff. Frankly, it'll be so easy, and for you to just go through your stash. So you can use fabric. I'm planning to use a ruler to cut up my paper instead of scissors. And I just grabbed a bunch of scraps and paper that I've had in my stash forever. You'll need a couple of jumbo paper clips to hold your pages in place, and you'll need, I plan to do a super simple binding of the little journal, and you will need either an awl or an eyelet setter so that you can punch 2 holes in the journal. But again, it's literally just using as many scraps as you might have in your stash. And I'll show you just what I gathered in a big bin that I have of a bunch of stuff. And I said, you know what, let's just pull this out and let's get going. So what you want to do is grab an 8.5 by 11 piece of cardstock, and this is something that I've had in my stash, and I'm just folding it. I folded that in half and then again in half. And then what I want to do is, for example, here's a card. What I want to do, I'm not even going to bother using my paper trimmer. I'm just going to fold it like so. And again, if it's not 100% straight, no big deal. And right there, I've made a pocket and another pocket. And this will go like so. Alrighty? And I have a tag. And what I'm going to do is just fold the tag in half. And it's a little, the oak tag is really thick, so I am going to use my ruler on that. Again, if you don't have a bow holder, use your ruler. This is parchment paper that I'm just going to fold in half and put it right there. And actually, it's a little too big, so I'm going to just rip so that it's a little distressed. And there's another page. And I have this folder or bind with the tab. I'm just going to fold this in half, and I'm going to put that here. Now I want to grab some pages to change it up a little bit. And here's an old ledger, and actually I'm just going to spread it like so and fold it somehow in half. And I want to start putting these pages together. And actually, I'm going to put it this way and start giving it some form, like so. Then I'm going to take this so that my pages don't fly all over the place, and start putting that there. And I'm going to grab, I think, oh, I did have here, got this bingo paper is ancient, from 2005. And I said, I'm just going to rip it right in the middle, like so. And it's a little too big, so I'm going to grab my ruler and just remove. And so what? Doesn't matter if it's not completely, the lines aren't straight. The key is you just want to rip up these pages and add them to the journal. And I even have, this is like an old, oh my goodness, way back from, I don't know the exact year, but it's a really cool book that I picked up in I can't remember if it was eBay or something like that. It's Southern Railroad passenger services from 1947, and the pages are so cool. It was like $6 or $7 or something like that, and like $3 to ship. So what I want to do is just rip the edges like so, fold with the side, just fold it in half, and I'm just gonna place it right there. And this page or piece has white on this side, and what I plan to do is on the next step is stencil it just a little bit, or maybe just leave it alone and maybe just spritz it with my coffee stain, just to give it some color, or I might just leave it like that and add something else on it. So I'm just going to do like so, and I will fold this in half, and I will place that like so. I'm going to count quickly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's do about 4 more. And then I want this. I had this beautiful sheet of paper again in my stash forever. I'm just going to fold it, no specific measurement. I'm just eyeballing it, and I'm going to fold it one more time, and then we'll grab my ruler here and just rip it up, fold it in the middle like so, and we'll put this in here. And again, it's a little too long, but we'll deal with that in just a little while. I'd like How about a paper bag, if you will? I will fold it in half, like so. This is a pretty sturdy bag. And we'll put that right there. And how about a junk mail? And I know that my camera doesn't like the light too much, so I will move this for a second. And I really want to use that, where is that? I think I moved it under all this paper. I want that leaf. Here we go. I like this leaf piece of cardstock to be in the middle here, like so. Like that. So now, I know it's wet, I want to move this a little bit. I'm going to take this out and kind of center these pages just a little bit, like so. Let me do it this way so that the glare won't throw off the camera. Focus. And I'm just going to look for the center of the journal. And there you go. Super, super, super easy. Now, what I want to do is use the jumbo clip to hold it in place. Now, you could, if you want, before we feed the thread, not the thread, the ribbon, a couple of tips. You could, if you want, sew here, but not the top, so that this can be a pocket, okay? You can also, if you want, sew here and here, but leave this as a pocket, okay? I'm just going to use glue to keep it simple and not overcomplicate things. So I'm pretty happy with the amount of pages that I have for now, and what I'm going to do is use the 3/16 inch of the eyelet setter, and what I want to do is, oh no, I want my piercing tool. What I want to do is kind of gauge where I want to poke the hole. I want it like about an inch from the top right here, okay? So I'm just going to come over to a little foam mat that I have to my right here, and I'm going to poke that hole like so, if you can see that there, right there, okay? It's just to give me a little marker, and then I'm going to do the same on the bottom, and I just don't want to prick myself, so I want to come over and use my little foam mat, and like so, you'll see my piercer coming through right there. Okay, so it's about an inch on the bottom, an inch on the top. And then you're going to grab your your eyelet setter and punch that hole like so. Okay? Right there. And you're going to do the same on the bottom. Okay? Right. I need a little bit of leverage. I need 2 hands. Okay? So here's the, and it doesn't bother me that it's not completely in the middle. And that one is on the bottom. And that's what's great about when you're crafting. You can hide that if you want with, you know, paint or something, but again, it's no big deal. You could, if you don't have, if you don't want to use ribbon, you could use those large paper fasteners. I know I have them in my stash somewhere, but I don't know right now at the moment where it might be. So I'm just feeding this through with my my piercer, and what I'm going to do is pull it through with my jewelry plier, and then I'm going to give myself a little bit of wiggle room, so I'm going to do about a yard, I would say, and then I can cut it off eventually, and I'm going to feed this one through the middle here. Like so. Here we go. And I'm going to tie that. And like I said, look, you can't even tell that it's not in the middle. Okay? So I'm going to leave. I know it's long right now, but it's okay. I like that effect. And what I want to do is I'm going to keep, what I want to do is rip these pages just a little bit, like so. And that one there. And then what I'm going to do is here, I'll probably think of a closure. Probably, I'm not sure. I might do where it's a circle. I'll do like a 3/4 inch circle. That's what I'm thinking. And where I would punch two circles and put a brad in the middle, and then I'll use some of this floss, not floss, but some of this ribbon to then tie it. So I'll put the brad here, through the circle, and on the other side. It's very, very common closure. Not sure just yet, but I do like the black ribbon on the spine here. So I'm going to pause for now, and we're going to on the second video we will work on decorating the outside, the front cover, I mean, and some of the inside pages. So I hope this will inspire you to grab your stash and cut, rip your papers, and finally, just put together a small, simple, easy journal that won't break the bank, again, with just a few simple materials. And the key is to just have fun. I would love to hear if you have any favorite journaling techniques or tips. Please share them in the comment section. And thank you so much for supporting this channel and for spending your time with me. Please don't forget to subscribe. And until next time, be blessed.